Hello friends, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and like the videos. Thank you for your support. There's a reason the Mazda MX-30 takes the last spot on this list. It's not a great electric SUV option. Look past its attractive interior and exterior styling and there's little else that's endearing about this small SUV that packs a paltry EPA-rated driving range of 100 miles. Blame its 30.0-kWh battery pack. Though a little city-sized electric SUV such as the MX-30 may not need to be particularly powerful, its front-mounted electric motor's 143 horsepower still leaves something to be desired. We clocked an 8.7-second run to 60 miles per hour from the front-drive MX-30. We might overlook these traits of Mazda's lone electric vehicle if it were priced affordably. Alas, it's not, as its starting sum of $34,695 makes it only the third cheapest electric car available in 2022. Nonetheless, if you're still interested in taking home an MX-30 of your own, then you better live in California, as it's the sole state where Mazda sells this electric SUV. Like Mazda's MX-30, the hydrogen-powered Hyundai Nexo is strictly sold in California, while hydrogen fuel cells remain a promising alternative to heavy battery packs. The lack of hydrogen refueling infrastructure is a problem. Even in California, one of the most hydrogen-friendly states, hydrogen fuel stations are few and far between. The Chevrolet Bolt EUV is the larger sibling to the Bolt EV hatchback. Like its smaller kin, the Bolt EUV relies on a 66.0-kWh battery pack to power a front-mounted electric motor. With an EPA-rated range of 247 miles, Chevy's subcompact electric SUV ought to travel sufficiently far to meet most buyers' needs. Though the 2022 Bolt EUV stickers for $34,495. It's likely consumers can pick up one of these electric SUVs for far less. Credit a price drop for 2023, which sees the Bolt EUV's starting price come in at $28,195. The Bolt EUV is far from the best electric SUV option out there. Still, its reasonable price, surprisingly spacious interior, and decent power and driving range make it an uninspired but decent enough electric SUV. The Kia Niro EV is the battery electric kin to Kia's Niro hybrid and plug-in hybrid SUVs. Like those models, the Niro comes strictly with front-wheel drive. A 64.0-kWh battery pack powers the Niro EV's single electric motor, which produces 201 horsepower. Though it's a fine enough electric vehicle, it's far from the best. We're hopeful the redesigned 2023 Niro EV improves upon the current electric SUV. Just about everything we appreciate about the gas-powered Hyundai Kona applies to its battery electric counterpart, the Kona Electric. Like its corporate cousin, the Kia Niro EV, the Kona Electric relies on a 201 HP front-mounted electric motor for motivation. Electricity comes courtesy of a 64.0-kWh battery pack that affords the $35,295 Kona Electric an EPA-rated driving range of 258 miles. That said, we do wish the Kona Electric offered optional all-wheel drive and a more spacious rear seating area. More irksome is this electric SUV's limited availability, as Hyundai sells it in just 12 states. California, Colorado, Connecticut, Maine, Massachusetts, Maryland, New Jersey, New York, Oregon, Rhode Island, Vermont, and Washington. For many consumers, that fact alone may be enough to eliminate the Kona Electric from their shopping list. It's not the best electric SUV available today, but the Volkswagen ID.4 is a darn good one. Credit the VW's spacious interior, comfortable ride, and reasonable driving range from its 77.0-kWh battery pack. The entry-level Rear Drive Pro will go 275 miles on a full charge. If the single-motor model's 201 HP feels a little low, then the dual-motor all-wheel drive ID.4 may be for you. Though the dual-motor model's driving range falls to an EPA-rated maximum of 251 miles, its total output rises to 295 horses. With a starting price of $42,525, the ID.4 is reasonably affordable, too. That said, those looking to save even more coin, albeit at the sacrifice of driving range, may want to wait until the arrival of the 2023 ID.4's new standard trim, which features a 58.0-kWh battery and stickers for $38,790. Consider the Ford Mustang Mach-E among the best electric SUVs available today. After all, there's a reason we named it our 2021 EV of the Year. There are many reasons the Mustang Mach-E earned this distinction, but chief among them is the fact this electric SUV is among the best to drive in this segment. It also helps that Ford offers the Mach-E in a variety of trims, from the reasonably affordable $44,995 base Select Guise to the range-focused California Route 1. And then there's the 480 HP GT that pushes the Mustang Mach-E's dynamic performance to its limits. Yes, we wish the Mach-E was a smidge less expensive, particularly the $63,095 GT, and we think Ford engineers could improve the ride quality a bit, but overall this Mustang-inspired electric SUV more than earns its place on the podium as one of the best options in this segment of mainstream EVs. The Kia EV6 is a looker. It's also one of the best electric SUVs available today. Available with either rear or all-wheel drive and with either a 58.0 or 77.4-kWh battery pack, the EV6 offers as little as 232 miles of EPA-rated range with the base battery and as much as 310 miles with the bigger one. While the EV6 may not be quite as thrilling to drive as Ford's Mustang Mach-E, it's still a surprisingly enjoyable electric SUV to tool about in. Our top-ranking electric SUV is arguably the best of its kind. Though it's not the driver's choice, the Hyundai Ioniq 5 impresses in just about every other way, from its chic style to its spacious, high-quality cabin and variety of powertrain options. The Ioniq 5 is an EV that feels completely worthy of its $41,245 starting sum. Like Kia's EV6, the Ioniq 5 comes with either rear or all-wheel drive and with either a 58.0 or 77.4-kWh battery pack, in its most range-focused form. This Hyundai electric SUV is capable of traveling 303 miles on a full charge. Even better, Hyundai plans to eventually release a performance-focused Ioniq 5N that ought to satiate our appetite for driving engagement.